as callings happen, I became a teacher, really because I was one of those children that would have been labeled at risk when I was younger, because I was adopted at 10 years old, and so before then I lived with my grandparents, and so they were older and did not know the new issues in school and how to deal with, how to teach me and those type of things. I was adopted at 10 years old into a middle class family, and so I was pushed a little harder in education, but when I was would have been labeled an at-risk child, I had some teachers that would let me sleep in class and not necessarily engage me in class. And so as I got older and realized that that wasn't really the right thing for them to do, I realized I didn't want other children to go through that. And so it was my mission to teach at-risk kids purposefully so that I could make a difference in their lives. For my children, I want a public school that will teach them for who they are. Jasmine is a very energetic child who is outgoing, and I want her to be able to hone in on that and be the person that she is supposed to be, and not be stifled because of test taking and because we have to be very regimented in our classrooms at all times, and because there's 30 children in a class, you can't get that special attention. So I want my children to have the education that most people want for their children, to be creative and love learning and go into the world ready to take on the world no matter what is brought their way. And so I believe strong-heartedly that public education could do that, because it did it for me. I was a quiet child at once, and I got into dramatics and into drama and became an outgoing person, and later realized that if I spoke up, I could change things and change things for myself. And so Jasmine has learned that at an early age, but I don't want that to be stifled. And same thing for my youngest daughter, who's 6 months. I want her to go into a school system that's not all about testing and all about merit pay and all about, you know, can the child make the test score. It's about being creative and thinking outside the box and being, you know, an innovator.